with real estate investing tips for beginners. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Black Friday. I wanted to go ahead and come on here and talk to you all a little bit about actually what's on the horizon within the real estate investing tips for beginners community, right? As of now, uh, a big primary focus of the community right now, due to the fact that I'm attracting so many different leads, is raw vacant land. As you all can see, with regards to the offer that is this Black Friday, I have been busy creating something referred to as the Vacant Land Store. And the site is vacantlandstore.com. And you can see the link in the description. So, what is the Vacant Land Store? And how did I go ahead and come about this? So, when I started investing in raw vacant land several years ago, the thing that began to catch my attention was I didn't know that you can acquire land so cheap in so many different areas. Like many of you in your local markets, whether you realize it or not, there are deals sitting there. You just don't either can't find them, don't have access to them, et cetera, et cetera. So years ago, when I started diving into vacant land and I acquired my first piece of land, number one, I couldn't believe that I could buy land that cheap, right? Number one. Number two, um, because of the social media following, what was beginning to happen was people were starting to send me deals, right? I was getting deals via email, I was getting deals via uh, YouTube, via Facebook. The list goes on and on, right? And so what I started doing was I would go ahead and maybe, get a slice, wholesale here, do these little things. But some of the deals just didn't fit my buying criteria as an investor, right? But they were still great deals. Give an example. I had a lady, I think she was in North Carolina. Her property was unfortunately, was in an HOA. The property had been listed for, I think, like 3 years, and it didn't make sense from an investment standpoint after I finished evaluating it, whatnot. But it was a great deal for a retail buyer. And so I would just go ahead and kind of like not tell anybody and throw a lot of these deals in the trash and not call the sellers back or what have you, right? But over the years, a lot of these deals kept coming my way. Believe it or not, one of the ways I attracted probably my cheapest deal was one of my former websites. Right, guy saw my site. He goes to it, fills out the information, and at the end of it, he puts 10. And I'm thinking that's typically like $1,000 or $10,000. Now the guy was selling a piece of land for $10. Guys, listen, I don't care if it's rural vacant land way out in the middle of nowhere where you can buy the land for 100, 150, 200 bucks, or it's a lot that's a waterfront lot in New York where you can go ahead and come across these deals, turn around and you can either hunt on these properties if that's what you do. You can fish on these properties if that's what you do. You can turn around and uh, buy these properties and build them up if that is what you do. It's just that a lot of these deals, in terms of going ahead and buy them just to go ahead and resell them from an investment perspective, not all of them fit the criteria. But the attractive part about it is this: many of these owners throughout the United States are more than willing to carry financing. What do I mean by carrying financing? So this is non-qualifying real estate. Okay. Owner financing is where an owner basically acts in the position of a bank, with the exception of they're not checking your credit score. They're not checking your bank account to see how much you have in reserves. They're not checking W-2s, right? Some of these land parcels, if you all go to vacantlandstore.com, some of these land parcels are $50 a month. Some of them are $200. There was one that just came across my desk today. It's in Florida, right? The lot is almost a quarter acre lot in Florida, and the owner will carry financing for $250 down. Financing meaning no qualifying. You don't qualify for that. All you do is put a down payment and a monthly payment, and then you're done. Some properties are $50 a month. Some properties are $70 a month. Some properties are $250 a month. Some properties are $450 a month. There are all kinds of deals throughout the United States. The vacant land store is comprised of deals primarily that are off market. Okay. I don't care if it's rural vacant land. I don't care if it's waterfront. I don't care if it's oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? I don't care what it is. These deals primarily, you're dealing with motivated sellers, okay, that are more than willing to take owner financing. Where am I getting these deals from? Some of them come from private email lists that people go in, they go on social media and they go ahead and find out my information and they quote unquote put me on their email list, or they go ahead and they text me or what have you. Okay, cool. A lot of these properties don't exist on a website. Some of these properties are from a website. Some of these properties are land banking opportunities in your local market. Within a vacant land store, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to also post delinquent property tax lists in different markets. Now, these are not listed with licensed real estate agents. These are not listed by private owners. These are just raw properties in different markets that you can go ahead and target. That's only one of many things that are going to go ahead and exist. So I'll be putting in there into this private group. I'm going to be putting inside a properties that come my way, properties that come from a website, from different websites, different land banking opportunities. I'll be posting different tax lien and tax deed auction dates that are going to be coming up. A lot of word of mouth leads that go ahead and come my way. One gentleman just emailed me a property in New Mexico. I believe he was asking, or he's asking like $60 a month. If you're wondering where to find deals that you can go ahead and buy and put mobile homes on, maybe you're a mobile home investor. Maybe you are a spec builder, right? And you're just like, hey, Gerald, I need a property over here in right outside of Orlando or something like that. These are the kind of deals that are going to exist within the vacant land store community. If you want to look at it a different way, this is going to be an off-market MLS nationwide, right? This is not going to be properties that are listed for the most part. Maybe some here and there listed with an agent. For the most part, these are not going to be properties that are primarily wholesale deals. These are going to be deals that you can't find oftentimes, right? So taking the time to go ahead and sift through these deals and sift through different hidden websites. Some of these properties are going to be auction sites. Kelly said, I own several mobile homes and can't find land in Texas that is owned for mobile home. It's interesting you say that. I'm actually working with a coaching client, and we found a couple of deals in Texas. And these particular properties, although they're large lots, in talking to the county, you're able to go ahead and put mobile homes on these lots. Mobile home lots will exist within this private community. I'll be posting anywhere between 10, roughly, well, not myself, but there would be myself, some assistants, going ahead and posting anywhere between 8 to 10 deals a day. Um, these deals will sell fast. I'm just going to tell you right now. You know, these are, and the biggest the biggest thing is a lot of these, um, a lot of the sellers are more than flexible on terms. They're very, very, very flexible when it comes to owner financing, right? I want to begin to this. This is long overdue. This is to begin to go ahead and create an off-market MLS situation where people can go ahead and either post their requests inside the community, or what they're looking for, their price range. Like I said, a lot of the owners that have these lots, they're more than willing to go ahead and carry financing, and the financing that they post. My suggestion would be to contact the owner directly to see if they'd be even more flexible. Like I said, the goal is to go ahead and create a vacant land MLS, uh, for off market, inexpensive properties. Also, different types of unique properties, right? There's going to be some commercial deals here and there that go ahead and come about of vacant land. There's going to be a lot of residential. It's going to be a lot of rural. It's going to be a lot of deals that are going to pop up in many of your markets throughout the United States that you all didn't know that even existed. Just lost it was a 20-acre lot. I think it was Wyoming or something like that. And the owner, and it was an owner direct property, and the owner was more than motivated to sell for cash or terms or both. I want you all begin to think about flexibility when it comes to buying vacant land. Flexibility is key, right? Especially if you're going to go ahead and you're going to buy the land, to put a property on the lot, right? Uh, think about having to go ahead and come out 50 to 100 grand. That can be challenging, right? As opposed to doing that, just negotiate on the financing terms. As opposed to paying $50,000 cash or $100,000 cash, why not go ahead and pay the owner $500 a month and, $500 down and like $350 a month, and then you can go ahead and gain control and ownership of the. It's going to be insane. This is just the beginning. I look to go ahead, and it's going to be typically that monthly fee that's on Vacant Land Store. That's going to be the monthly fee. But the Black Friday offer right now is an entire year access for $37. And I'm going to have that up until, well, I don't know, either Friday, maybe even Monday. So it's basically annual access. Typically, that's the monthly fee, but for 1 year, it'd be $37. So you all come in, check it out. I think you're gonna be, like I said, a lot of these deals are not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to find them. So, anyways, guys, I trust that you all go ahead, come in and join. And I look to be on here a lot more because I'm going to be talking about a lot of these different deals. Okay. I'll be talking about, Tania said, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. But I'm going to be coming and talking about here. I'm going to be talking about some of these deals here and there that I come across and introducing people more and more to the Vacant Land Store. Okay. So you all come in, check it out. Vacantlandstore.com. Link is in the description. I trust and hope to go ahead and see you all on the inside. If you all are looking for inexpensive, cheap, vacant land, game changer. Total game changer. There's a lot of people, and another thing before I go and get off of here is this. many of you come across people that uh, people that when you go ahead and you're coaching them, right, and they're educating you on real estate investing, and they're teaching you how to find deals, right? Where are the deals at? They're teaching you how to market and do all of these different things. This is a game changer. Why do I say that? Because I don't have to teach you to go ahead and find deals. They're just there, right? So it's like bringing the deal to you. It's like pulling up to a restaurant, placing your order. You get what you want and you leave. It's beautiful. You don't have to, the deals are going to be there. There's no marketing involved. There's no cold call. There's no texting. There's just go get the deal. Oftentimes, on a lot of these sites, you're going to be able to go ahead and do the checkout process yourselves. On some of these deals, I will go ahead and contact the owners of some of these leads. Okay. What I would do is I go ahead and contact some of these owners to see if you can get even better pricing. But that's going to depend on your end game. What you're going to, like Kelly was saying earlier, just depends on what you plan on doing with the lot. Right. But this is going to be, this is a total game changer. And I hope to be bringing a lot more deals to the table at the same time, right? And everything I get, I'm gonna just post. It'll be in the vacantlandstore.com, guys. Guys, take care. Have a great day. If y'all got any questions, drop some comments below. Okay. Someone had asked how often am I going to be on here? I'm definitely going to be on here tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about a deal that's yeah, I think y'all will be a little bit shocked. I'm going to be talking about a deal that's like under $225 a month, and non-qualifying, and a very inexpensive down payment. Okay. Stay tuned, guys. It's about to get exciting. Y'all take care. Have a good one.